evening, parents, guests, and teachers. I would like to welcome you to the 1994 8th grade graduation. This year, in particular, we have accomplished many things. We have learned that making new friends is an easy step in life. At the beginning of the school year, the 8th grade packed up and camped for 3 days in Camp Spears Eljabar. There, we learned how to work as a team with people we maybe never talked to throughout our elementary school years. Everyone had a good time in the traditional rainy weather. No one wanted to leave except maybe Mr. Fed, who had taken an unforgettable fall. When the fall sports season came, New Egypt scored big with our great soccer and field hockey teams. As winter approached, the basketball and cheerleading squad kept the school spirit going. In December, the 8th grade did their good deed by running a senior citizen luncheon. Everyone had fun learning interesting facts and doing dances with grandparents and new friends. As the 94 year came about, everyone had new friends and wasn't afraid to make more. In February, we sat home and waited for the snow to stop falling. March came and the 8th grade went into a daze after practicing so hard for the early morning test and finally taking them. Softball and baseball began in April, and the 8th grade led the way in lifting up everyone's spirit and supporting their school sports. When May came, we realized our great school year was coming to a stop when it was time for the graduation pictures. The drama club also practiced hard and had a successful talent show that was run by Miss Cheney and Miss Mira. The 93-94 year also consisted of student council and safety patrol activities, dances, chorus concerts, the science and art fair, and the spelling and geography bees. No day was ever dull in 8th grade, especially with our great teachers who kept our spirits high. And now, as the year comes to an end, we are sad to leave behind the teachers we grew up with and all of our memories of New Egypt Elementary School. However, we are ready to conquer high school and make new friends and begin a new collection of memories. Thank you.
Distinguished guests, members of the Board of Education, faculty, parents, and members of the graduating class. Graduates, soon you will be singing a song entitled Now and Forever. If you pay close attention to the words, you will discover that it is a song about precious memories, memories of things shared, memories that make those things an important part of our life. Willa Cather wrote, "Most of the basic material a writer works with is acquired before the age of 15. I think the type of material she spoke about was the material of the heart, harmony and innocence discovered early on in our lives. But the experience is not enough. A notion, too, needs to be created, a sense for it all. Your time here at New Egypt School is a collection of memories, and in memory there stays with us the truth of our lives, not judicial truth, but poetic truth, not accurate evidence, but instead wisdom, that notion we spend the rest of our lives trying to recapture. As you think back on your memories of this place and the people you have met here, try to remember these things. We taught you words that you might express new and adventurous thoughts of your own. We taught you to read to enlighten your mind, knowing that knowledge would lead you to unexplored corridors over which we have no control. We prepared you for realities. We offered you both the way the world should be and the way it is. There will be no goodbyes for us, no farewells, for as you leave, part of your existence will go with you, part of our existence will go with you, and part of yours will remain with us. There are no endings in this world, just discoveries. Some of you may be reluctant to create memories, and some of you may not know how to face leaving. Perhaps these words by Jean Little from her book, Hey World, Here I Am, will prove inspiring. When I opened my eyes this morning, the day belonged to me. The sky was mine and the sun, and my feet got up dancing. The marmalade was mine and the squares of sidewalk and all the birds in the tree. So I stood and I considered stopping the world right there. making today go on and on forever. But I decided not to. I let the world spin on, and I went to school. I almost did it, but then I said to myself, who knows what you might be missing tomorrow? As we grow older, we tend to focus our attention upon those things we trusted and believed in when we were children. We just have to know where to find them. I hope that you have found them here. Now is forever. The presentation of graduates. Daniel Mount Hutchinson, Ralph H. Bitter IV, Jennifer Marjorie Semica, Matthew Richard Valia, Shannon Marie Moore, Sarah A. Folks, Linda Schickler, Nicole L. Symboris, Gordon Manny Reynolds, Christy Marie Rogers, James D. Luciano, Jr., Jamie Marie Hurley, Carrie Lynn Dialina, Jennifer E. Lynch, Sean William Stimson, Jennifer Lynn Rhodes, Thomas W. Grant, Sandra Jean Liedtke, Kenneth Richard Challender II, Chad Carl Phillips. You may now applaud. The graduation diplomas will be presented by Mr. Robert Shadwell, President of the Board of Education. Valerie Ruth Millett, Charity Marie Bowen, Clifford P. Horner IV, Jeremy Lee Kramer, Daniel James Thurman, Christopher Michael Faber, Jason M. Keynes, Derek James Lukenbach, Angelo Ellis Rivera, Tiffany Lynn Federa, Ryan Doconai Castro, Christopher Greenlee Smith, Jason Richard Wilkins, Jonathan David Charles Kisthart, Christopher Daniel Beck, Patrick Anthony Oletto, Eric John McKay, Mary Ann Kusianik. Erin Margaret Klein, Andrea May, Bethann Crowell, Jennifer Lynn Dobbs, Tanya Jean Tillman, Melody Lynn Kovaleski, Darren Cardos, Tammy Darlene Skiba, Delina Inez Kinshay, Michelle Lee Pancoast, Glenn Hick Jr., Danielle Lee Starr, Jessica Harper, Jean Wang, Sarah Ann Page, James F. Garsky, Jessica Lynn Russo, Francis K. Lay, Jr. Deanna Cristiano, Crystal Lee Mashira, Octavia Faye Bailey, Jason Wayne Pascal, Tiffany Lee Connor, Kristen Elizabeth Ero, Rebecca Jane Morden, Melissa Kaus, Jennifer Lee Harker, Stephanie Marie Veronica Roberts, Melissa Ann Chikoki, Felicia Marie Boone, Megan Marie Narcini, John Douglas Brownell, Vincent J. Hines III, Karen Dorothy Robb, Lenora Nicole Warthen, Kimberly Nicole Petrin. Andrea Lynn Hessler, Dennis E. Klein, Jr., Joseph Louis Vivanco III, Mary Jane M. Hanson, Rosa Marie Marquez, George Griggs III, Paula Marie Checky, Heather Erin Serrels, Christine Edwina Ford, Robert V. Steffen, Joseph Thomas Kushner. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 1994.
Now and forever, you are a part of me. And the memory cuts like a knife. Didn't we find the ecstasy? Didn't we share the daylight? When you walked into my life. Now and forever, I'll remember all the promises still unbroken, and think about all the words between us that never needed to be spoken. We had a moment, just one moment, that will last beyond a dream, beyond a lifetime. We are the lucky ones. Some people never get to do all we got to do. Now and forever, I will always think of you. Didn't we come together? Didn't we live together? Didn't we cry together? Didn't we play together? Didn't we love together? And together we made up our world. I miss the tears. I miss the laughter. I miss the day we met and all that followed after. Sometimes I wish I could always be with you, the way we used to do. Oh, now and forever, I will always think of you. Now and forever, I will always be with you.
Presentation of awards. The first award, Plumstead Township Education Association, will be presented by Mrs. Conk.
Good evening, graduates, parents, guests, and friends. Before presenting the Education Association Award, I'd like to address the graduates. Be the best you can be. Pursue your goals persistently. Make your fondest dreams come true. And most of all, believe in you. The Plumstead Township Education Association Award is given to a girl and a boy who has shown the greatest growth over the years. Our female recipient is Rosa Marquez. And our male recipient is Kenny Challender.
Congratulations. Great job.
PTO awards will be presented by Mrs. Beck.
Chris, I lied. Would you come up here for a minute, please? I couldn't tell him he'd kill me. I'm dead. Before I present the awards tonight, I'd like to give a little story. This year's story is about the parents and the hats we wear upon our heads. Just start taking from the bottom. Nurse, nurse, come quickly. I have a headache. My stomach hurts. I have a temperature. I have a boo-boo, a broken arm, and black eye too. Dennis, brush your teeth. No more candy and soda for you. Wiggle it. It will fall out by itself. Teacher, share your toys. Pick up your mess. Can you type my report today, Mom? What's photosynthesis means? How do you spell that again? I need those books covered now. Baker. Oh, yeah. I need 2 dozen cupcakes for tomorrow morning, Mom. Can you hurry and go to the store? It's almost 9 o'clock p.m. Raph, can you come here? No, he started it. No, she started it first. Okay, both of you go to your room now. Dear Abby, I think so-and-so likes me, but I'm not sure. What should I do? Should I ask her to dance tonight? And anyway, who calls who first? Seamstress, can you hem these pants? I want to wear them to school today. I need this button sewn on. Can you iron my gown? Will you straighten my tie? Sports coach. Okay, swing, run, slide, catch it, kick it, move to the right, stay on your own side, touchdown, field goal, home run, score. Oops, I'm losing my hats here. Taxi, can you drive me here and then drive us there? First to the movies, then to the mall. Move over, make room in the back to fit them all. Oh, our favorite, banker. Can you lend me a couple of bucks, Mom? I'll pay you back as soon as we get home. Can I have a raise in my allowance? Okay. Though as parents we wear many hats atop our heads, the one that fits the best is the one that says, from the parents of the graduating class, we love you more than the sand at the beach, the fish in the sea, the leaves on the trees, the flowers in the spring, the seeds in a watermelon, the grains of sugar in a bag, the SNOW flakes in the winter, and the hair upon my head. Hats off to the graduating class of 1994. Thank you. This year, the PTO is very proud once again to award a savings bond from each of the 4 classes. The winners this year is from Mrs. Cheney's class, Jamie Hurley. Congratulations. From Mr. Federici's class, Eric McKay. From Mrs. Luciola's class, Karen Robb.
Thank you.
From Mr. Trigani's class, Megan Narcini. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Great. Thank you.
The American Legion award will be presented by Mr. Ryan.
Good evening. The American Legion School Award is based upon the 6 primary elements of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. Remember, liberty and democracy didn't just happen, nor will it continue to grow or even exist without the thoughts and actions of every one of you. And I mean you, the graduating class, as well as you in the audience. And now to the presentations, which consist of a certificate and a medallion. Certificate. So, American Legion School Award, which reads, "The Certificate of Distinguished Achievement is awarded the individual of the New Egypt Elementary School in recognition of attainment acquired as a winner of the American Legion School Award, and further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary to the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society." This award is made by McCaig Test Mullen Post number 455, New Egypt, Department of New Jersey, dated 23 June 1994, signed Edward M. Ryan Sr., Post Commander, Morris Vaughn, Post Adjutant. The award also consists of a medallion on which is the seal of the American Legion, and on the obverse side, the Legion seal with the 6 elements of the award. Special congratulations. Now, first, I'd like to, on behalf of the officers and members of McCaig Test Mullen Post number 455, the American Legion, I'd like to extend our congratulations and best wishes for future success to all of the graduates of the class of 1994. Special congratulations go to 2 outstanding graduates who are recipients of the American Legion School Award, selected by a committee of the administration of faculty as having exhibited in an outstanding manner the aforementioned traits of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. First, ladies first, our girl graduate, Kristen Elizabeth Arrow. And the boy from the graduating class, Derek James Lookenbach. Thank you very much.
The VFW Award is a savings bond presented to an 8th grade boy and girl who have made the greatest improvements scholastically during the current school year. This year's recipients, Jessica Harper, Joseph Kushner, the New Egypt Lions Club Award is a savings bond presented to an 8th grade boy and girl who have made the greatest improvements scholastically over a 2-year period. This year's recipients are Sandra Liedke, and Dennis Klein. The Frankie Galloway Award will be presented by Mr. Galloway.
Good evening to you all. The winners of the Frankie Galloway Award That's all it takes. The winners of the Frankie Galloway Award live their lives a lot like he did. They excel in their studies, as he did. They are active in sports, and they give to their community, as he also did. Frankie Galloway was famous nationally as an educator and as a director of interscholastic sports and as an official in basketball, in football, gymnastics, and also track and field. In our community, Frank Galloway was an active member of our local school board for 12 years. He was a charter member of the Recreation Committee, and it was he who was responsible for our town getting our recreation field. He was also a charter member of the New Egypt Elks and the Lions Club. The Youth Activities Committee of the New Egypt Elks Lodge number 2457 is proud to present an award in honor of Frankie Galloway. The award consists of a trophy, a $100 savings bond, and their names will also be imprinted on this large trophy, which stays in the school library. They go to a girl winner and a boy winner. This year, our young lady winner is Tiffany Federa. Our boy winner this year, Eric McKay. In closing, let me leave you with this. Frank Galloway's legacy will live on not only through the students this year, the faculty that got them to the point where they are now, but also through Mem Galloway, his wife. She is still very active in the school and in the community. And I'm sure if he were here, he'd thank her too. Thank you all very much.
The Stanley M. Sherman Award will be presented by Mr. Conk.
Good evening. Congratulations, graduates. Congratulations to the parents and to the educators of Plumstead Township. The Stanley M. Sherman Award recognizes the 8th grade student who has met challenges in a forthright manner with a positive spirit. This student has demonstrated his or her unique way and has provided positive role models for others while striving to achieve their own personal goals. A monetary award with a plaque is presented to the winner. The student's name is placed on a permanent plaque at the New Egypt Elementary School and at the Elks Lodge. This award is sponsored by the New Egypt Elks 2457. The winner this year is Linda Schickler. As Linda goes back, I thank you again.
The Friends of the Plumstead Township Library award will be presented by Dr. Pittman.
I am the designee for the Friends of the Plumstead Township Library. I'm on the board of directors there. I just want to congratulate all of you graduates and let you know that this is the first step in a journey with lots of different steps. I think exactly what I wanted to do at least 6 times. I've got 3 degrees and I'm not now working in something that was covered by any one of those 3 degrees. So you'll have a lot of fun. I hope you have as much fun as I did along the way. The award is given to this year 3 students in the eighth grade, the entire eighth grade, who used the Plumstead Township Library for all aspects of reading. That's been the one constant in my life. I hope it will be in yours. The three winners this year are Kenneth Challender, Megan Narcini, and Stephanie Roberts. Thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful adventure along the way.
The Post Office Award is presented to students who have used the writing to further growth of literacy. If Mrs. Connor would come up, you want to present them? The winners this year are Paula Checky, and Ryan Castro. Do that. Stick with me, kids. The Fire Prevention Program Volunteerism Award will be presented by Mr. Heller.
On behalf of the New Egypt Fire Company, the officers and the members, it's a great pleasure to be up here to present this award to a student who has demonstrated volunteerism. Volunteerism being the giving of oneself for the benefit of something else other than personal gain. Looking over the list, the recipient has been involved in the Boy Scouts. He's assisted the American Legion. He's done babysitting. He's collected and distributed food to the needy. He's marched in Memorial Day parades. He's offered help to strangers. This year's recipient of the Volunteerism Award is Ralph Bitter. Thank you.
The New Egypt Historical Society Award is a savings bond presented to an 8th grade student who shows the most promise in history. This year's recipient is Ryan Castro. The Business Community Award is a U.S. savings bond given to an 8th grade girl and boy by the business community. This is the first year this has been presented. The criteria are intelligent, articulate, involved, and self-motivated. Would Mr. Marinari come up to, oh, there you're behind me. See, he snuck up behind me. Okay. This year's recipients, Andrea Hessler, Jason Pascal, the Big Woods Nursery Award, U.S. Savings Bonds presented to 8th grade girl and boy who show the most promise in science. Once again, Mr. Marinari will present the awards. This year's recipients, Sarah Folks, and Jean Wang. The House Testers Incorporated Award is U.S. Savings Bonds presented to an 8th grade boy and girl exhibiting environmental awareness through art expression. This year's recipients, Melissa Chikoki, Patrick Aletto, Magnolia Farm Award, U.S. Savings Bond presented to an 8th grade student who will be pursuing an agricultural education at Allentown High School. This year's recipient, Daniel Hutchinson. The Future Entrepreneur Award, U.S. Savings Bond presented to an 8th grade boy and girl who best exhibit an entrepreneurial spirit. This year's recipients, Andrea May, and Jason Wilkins. The Lovelet Award, a cash award, is presented to an 8th grade student who has done his or her best during the current school year by showing both a good attitude and good citizenship. This year's recipient, Jonathan Kisthart. The Warren Grant Award, a U.S. savings bond, is awarded to the student who has perfect or near perfect attendance and who has spent the time in school toward improving achievement. This year's recipient, Matthew Valia. Special Art Award, U.S. savings bond presented to an 8th grade student or students who display exceptional talent, ability, and a desire to create through artistic expression. This year we have several recipients. The first, Kristen Ero. Carrie Dialina. Ralph Bitter. Jean Wang. And Christopher Smith. Special Student Award, U.S. Savings Bond or Cash Award, is presented to graduates who have given their best while at New Egypt School to achieve success. This year we have 2 awards, Patrick Oletto Angelo Rivera. Principal's Award. U.S. Savings Bond is presented to an 8th grade student who has contributed the most to the improvement of the learning environment of the school. This year's recipient, Shannon Moore. The next set of awards will be presented simultaneously. If a student receives more than one of them, they will receive all at the same time. Achievement awards go to Crystal Mashira. Robert Steffen. Chad Phillips. Blue Honor Roll. Jeremy Kramer. Sarah Folks. Andrea May. Jason Wilkins. Christopher Beck. Ralph Bitter. Kenneth Challender. Rebecca Morden. Kristen Ero. Christine Ford. Jamie Hurley. Erin Klein. Christopher Smith. Matthew Valia. Melissa Chikoki. Tiffany Federa. Derek Lukenbach. Rosa Marquez. Jason Pascal. Kimberly Petrin. Karen Robb. Nicole Simboris. Recipient of Achievement Award and the Blue Honor Roll, Jennifer Semica. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, John Brownell. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, Christy Rogers. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, Beth Ann Crowell. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, James Garsky. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, Deanna Cristiano. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, Stephanie Roberts. Achievement Award and Blue Honor Roll, Valerie Millett. The Silver Award for English and the Blue Honor Roll, Megan Narcini. The Silver Award for Reading and the Blue Honor Roll, Paula Checky. The Silver Award for Science and the Gold Honor Roll, Eric McKay. An Achievement Award, the Silver Award for Math and the Gold Honor Roll, Frank Lay. The Silver Award for Social Studies, the Silver Award for Spanish, and the Gold Honor Roll, Ryan Castro. The Silver Award for Social Studies, the Silver Award for Spanish, and the Gold Honor Roll, Shannon Moore. The Gold Honor Roll and our General Excellence Award winner for this year, Jean Wang. The Teacher of the Year. The Governor's Teacher of the Year Award is granted to a New Egypt elementary school teacher who represents the best of our teaching profession. Using input from parents, community members, Board of Education members, and staff, one teacher is selected for this honor each year. We are proud to recognize tonight the New Egypt Elementary School Teacher of the Year for 1994, a teacher who has been at our school since 1970 and who teaches 8th grade, Kathleen Luciola.
I used to think that back to school night was hard, but that was nothing compared to this. Good evening, graduates and their distinguished guests. I'm happy to be sharing this special evening with the class of 1994. I'd like to take this opportunity to share with you some of my thoughts on being Teacher of the Year. When I was told that I was this year's Teacher of the Year, I went home and told my family, and while I was very surprised, my family wasn't surprised. They were happy, they were pleased, but they weren't surprised. After thinking about this, I realized that they were the ones who were most affected by my teaching. They were the ones who ate the late dinners, and sometimes no dinners, and most times dinners that Julia Child would certainly not approve of. Mom would be at a meeting, or Mom would be at conferences, and I just wasn't there to cook the dinner. How many times did my son or daughter want a ride to the mall, and Mom couldn't provide it because I was correcting math quizzes or I was grading social studies projects. So the first people I need to thank are my husband, Gary, my daughter, Christine, and my son, Tony, who are here this evening. I need to thank them for their support, their encouragement, and in particular, their patience with their mom. My second thought on being Teacher of the Year is that although my family was not surprised, I was very surprised. I've worked with many different teachers on different grade levels and committees, and I know how dedicated and proficient a staff we have here. When I was a youngster, I hated it when someone would copy what I did. If I bought a jacket or a pair of bell-bottoms and somebody copied me, I'd get very angry. My mother told me that the highest compliment someone can pay you is to imitate what you do. If that's true, then I've been complimenting many of the teachers on this staff for years. I've seen some great teaching techniques and ideas, and I've borrowed them and used them in my classes. So in accepting the award as Teacher of the Year, it's only fair to accept it not only on my own behalf, but on behalf of all the other deserving teachers who have not been recognized yet. My final thought on being Teacher of the Year is that I've been teaching in New Egypt School since 1970. And while I do believe that I'm not getting older, I'm getting better, and the older I get, the more I subscribe to that belief, I know that there's other reasons why I was chosen Teacher of the Year this year. I think it has to do with my class. You see, a good teacher can bring out the best in her students, but the reverse of that axiom also works. Good students bring out the best in their teacher. So I have to thank the class of 1994 for having me become Teacher of the Year, because I think it was their efforts that helped me to do so. On behalf of all the staff, I'd like to take this time, and in particular the 8th grade teachers, to wish the graduating class future success in all their endeavors, and to remind them that now and forever, they will be in our hearts. Thank you.
Four years ago, the Plumstead Township Board of Education wanted to recognize someone who has been a true friend of education. Through their words, deeds, and actions, this recipient is to be someone who cares about our children and shows it. In the past, Mim Galloway, Dorothy Mount, Roger Wangerin, and Robert Weatherford have received this award. This year, we wish to honor someone who has devoted 25 years to the school district. She started at a time when our staff was small and our resources limited. She has watched our community grow and our school improve our academic results. No one who has met her has felt anything other than the positive, warm spirit that she provides. Her dedication to providing to the Board of Education, community, and students in Plumstead Township all that she could, through long evening hours, weekends, and even forgotten vacations, is greatly appreciated. We are most pleased to be able to recognize the 1994 Friend of Education, Vivian Hartshorn. Come on up, Vivian. Say it.
Thank you to all of you, and I do miss you all. You know that because I come back in every so often. Thanks again.
Before you see a beautiful mural, the gift of the class of 1994. The mural was created and designed by students of the class, and I'd like to recognize them now by having them stand. They are Ralph Bitter, Carrie Dialina, Kristen Ero, Jean Wang, Christopher Smith. This is under the direction of Alia Schoonover, our art teacher. Thank you.
As we stand before you tonight and look at the proud faces of our parents, teachers, and friends, we know it was them who helped us achieve what we have tonight. Our teachers not only taught us how to read and write, add and subtract, but also how to be the best we can be. They told us to reach for our dreams and never give up. They showed us the importance of being your own person and expressing your ideas. They have allowed us to experience success. We consider the teachers at New Egypt School to be part of our extended family who have taught us social and emotional skills as well as academic skills. They have prepared us for the challenges we will face in high school as well as in our adult lives. For that, we will admire and appreciate them forever. They touched our lives in a special way, and we are very grateful to have learned from them. We would also like to thank the parents for being supportive through the many stages we've gone through in our elementary years. I know at times it seems we do nothing but criticize and complain, but we hope you know that we all love you because you have given us the opportunity to speak our minds. Your trust and approval of the type of people we are becoming will allow us to be responsible, caring adults. We offer a very special thank you to all the teachers, administration, family, and friends for helping make this graduation a memorable event we will treasure always.